Welcome to TrekTrav. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while, and it's called Who's the Sexiest Characters from each series of Star Trek. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and this is just my general pick of who I think is the sexiest from each series, and we'll go from obviously the original TOS. Hands down, Uhura is the sexiest female in TOS. And I want to say this because her sexiness derives from the fact that she is a little bit flirtatious, she's very intelligent, she's strong, and generally like just a really amazing, like you see the legs on her, you see the brains, this, I don't know how to describe it, singing talent, professional talent, looks that go anywhere.
Mr. Spock, I haven't done anything like this in years. If it isn't done just right, I could blow the entire communications system. It's very delicate work, sir.
I can think of no one better equipped to handle it, Miss Uhura. Please proceed.
Yes, sir.
In terms of male characters, now I thought about this a lot because naturally people go for William Shatner or they go for Leonard Nimoy, but not gonna lie, I think DeForest Kelley is actually the sexiest. Number one, piercing blue eyes. Number two, just a constant comeback to anything. Sure, by today's standards, he'd probably be considered quite racist, but I think that DeForest Kelley adds so much charm. And when he's flirting with women in TOS, like he is leaps and bounds above any of the others. I think Shatner's too obvious. I think Leonard Nimoy, they just threw romance in there to get people to try and break that emotional heat.
You keep saying that. Are you a doctor, aren't you?
I don't know.
But yeah, I think certainly Uhura and Bones, Dr. Leonard McCoy, are the sexiest TOS characters. Moving on. We're going to TNG. Now, TNG is a different kettle of fish because I never found any of them attractive until I got older. Now, it may seem weird to you, but I think that Tasha Yar is hands down a character who was kind of wasted, but also just strong, powerful, kicking ass, taking names. She always stood up for the captain. She took her job seriously. She was strong, easy on the eye. The shorter hair makes her a little bit more gung-ho actiony. I think Denise Crosby played the character really well for the little that she was given, and I think we should have learnt more about her.
A broad variety of pleasuring.
Oh, you jewel, that's exactly what I hoped.
In terms of the men, now you would think as a young gay man, I would go after Will Wheaton. No. Data? No. I don't need robot shit. What I need is a little bit of William Riker. Now, I wasn't a beard guy, but the beard is pretty hot. But also, Riker, while being a bit of a man slut, there's always that feeling that you could change him. And I'm pretty sure that's what Deanna felt with William Riker in TNG anyway. But I certainly think that Riker has this charm, this caringness. He was also dedicated to the captain and his crew while also being a bit cheeky, a bit funny, a bit flirtatious. Genuinely just a charm around him.
They are inquisitive. They would like to know how you would endure.
Endure what?
Them.
One or both?
So for TNG, my picks are Tasha Yar and Commander Riker. Deep Space Nine. Now, Deep Space Nine is the hardest because there is so many strongly written, attractive characters. Now, to me, I'm going to say, for the men, I think once Jake Sisko grows up in the later seasons, I think he's a very handsome guy. I think he, A, super tall, B, he's a bit of an artist, he's a bit of a I don't know, dreamer, and he speaks to that younger version of myself, that positivity. Obviously, when he's an adult by the end of the series, not at the beginning. And I think that his relationship with Sisko really helps, that secure relationship between father and son. Like, oh, that's what we need in the gay world, secure father-son relationships. But yeah, I think he grew up to be, because when Deep Space Nine was ending, I was around the same age as Jake, if not maybe a year older. And I very much remember having a crush on Jake throughout that series.
Best man, huh?
Yes.
That means I get to plan the bachelor party.
In terms of women, now this is where I find it hard, because I think Kira and Dax are the strongest. I want to say Dax, because she has a youth about her as well as an experience about her. She has sort of like, she likes to go against the rules sometimes, but she also knows that when she's gone too far, she's dedicated and nurturing. I think Terry Farrell is beautiful anyway, anything you put her in.
What about Dr. TrekTrav? He's intelligent, he has a good physique, and he has a very opaque cranium. True, but his eye bothers me. Which one? The middle one? Oh, really? You are so obsessed with appearances. And sometimes your taste in men frightens me. I'll make sure to tell Worf you said so.
Tell me what?
Don't be so nosy.
But yeah, those are my two from Deep Space Nine, Jake and Dax. Star Trek Voyager. Once again, like lots of strong women characters. I just knocked the camera. But I think Janeway... Oh, no. I changed that. I think B'Elanna is the sexiest woman on the ship. She's intelligent, feisty, goes against the rules, willing to get down and dirty, will stand up for herself, will kick other people's ass to protect the people she loves. She is like all around like, oh, just an amazing character and really sexy. Not to mention Roxanne Dawson is a beautiful woman.
You seem a bit on edge when you're around.
I was Borg. I elicit apprehension.
No, that's not what I mean. We're not afraid that you're going to assimilate us. We're just not used to... You're rude.
In terms of men, I'm going to have to go. And once again, I wouldn't go for this character when I was younger, but now I think Garrett Wang, I think our Ensign Harry Kim, is intelligent, he's kind, he's loving, he's a bit lonely, you kind of want to take care of him. I get why Janeway mothers him a little, not to mention beautiful smile, and also the actor Garrett Wang is fantastic.
I've noticed your attempts to engage me in idle conversation. And I see the way your pupils dilate when you look at my body.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Obviously, you've suggested a visit to the holodeck in the hopes of creating a romantic mood. Are you in love with me, Ensign?
Well, no.
Then you wish to copulate?
No! I mean, I don't know what I mean.
So, my choices for Voyager are B'Elanna and Harry Kim. Moving on to Enterprise. Now, Enterprise is difficult because there's only 2 female characters in Enterprise who are mainstays. And I think Jolene Blalock played excellent. I think Paul was an excellent character. And I think Hoshi was underused. But I loved, in that first episode of Star Trek Enterprise, I think Hoshi was far and beyond the more attractive one. But I think that T'Pol became more attractive as she became more humanized. So I'm going to give it an undecided between the 2 of them.
That was amazing. When we return to the ship, I'll teach you how to do it on your own.
In terms of men, I'm gonna be super, like, it's difficult because Enterprise has a lot of attractive people. I think Trip is handsome. I think Travis has a slight edge just because, I don't know, he's a positive thinker, but he's also grounded. You can see that he enjoys everything he does and that spirit of adventure that he has. I think Travis is the more attractive to me now as an adult.
Why didn't you let them finish treating you on the surface?
Moving on to, and I'm not, just to make a point, the animated series I'm not going to do because it is just TOS extended. We're talking about Star Trek Discovery.